Hello everyone, it's Nick here and I'm glad to be here because we're showing you Penny Racers on the Game Boy Advance, published by Xicat in 2002 and developed by a company called Takara. Now Penny Racers, it's based on a toy. I'm not sure if they still make them actually. As a kid you used to put a penny in the back of this small wind-up toy and it would do a wheelie or spin round and go round the floor. It was glow in the dark as well, some of them, and I thought that was quite cool. But let's see how this translates as a game. Essentially, there's a lot of clones out there, but it's very influenced by Mario Kart. There are weapons you can fire, but you have to get to a certain level before you can actually do that, unfortunately. So we'll pick a car here. They all handle roughly the same. I think we'll go for that red one. That looks quite cool. But there's a lot of depth in this game. There's over 40 courses. The music's quite cool. It's one of the better ones, I would have to say. Great music. It's classic Nintendo music, isn't it, here? So we've entered the championship. Now by coming first, second or third, you get different degrees of money. So you pretty much know it already. You can go jump straight into this game without too much thought about it. So win as many races, advance up the championship, unlock tracks. It doesn't get much more complicated than that. That's the whole premise here. So hopefully I'm okay at it. I should be. I seem to get the hang of these games quite quickly. Not overly technical. Check. Course check. Rules garage. We won't do any of that stuff. We'll just jump straight in like a fool. Right, let's check out the 3D engine. Go! Doesn't look too bad. No, frame rate's okay, although the car started off a little bit slow. But it is just the first track, so I'm sure it'll get quicker. Looks like we can cut the corner a little bit here. Colourful graphics. Yeah, it's good. It's got makes a good one, that. Collision detection was a bit iffy there, but I'll let that off. So you have to give the other cars a bit of a wide berth, because it seems like there's an invisible box around them as well. Go past that camper van, over the rail tracks. So you see the track in the top right, the map. It's not too technical, this one, so it's all going to be right-handers. As you go around a sort of an oval. I don't think the system can do actual proper corners, so we're going around in a bit of a hexagon, octagon type thing. And we're in the lead, first of 5. You can see the rank there. Oops, those cones don't move, so everything is a bit solid here. I don't think there's too many other game views, just the typical chase view, but that's okay. The game seems to have sped up a little bit now. No real pop-up, because I don't think they could have pop-up on this one, because it's just a distance in the background there. It's all like sprites. Here we go. 3 laps, standard stuff. Yeah, I think this game's quite pleasant. It's good on the go. And it's from 2002, if I didn't mention that before, but I think I did. Did you own any Penny Racers back in the day? Are they still making them? Because this was in 2002. I remember having Penny Racers in the early 90s there. Goal, which means we're off to a good start. No one in the distance. Racer 4. I should have changed my name. Yeah, graphically that's quite good. Moves quite well, handles quite well. Be interested to see what the upgrades bring to this sort of thing. Got gradually quicker, which is always a good sign. Now you can unlock different cars using other modes, so we've got some sort of lorry there. 200 credits. Let's see now, so if we come first, that arrow's pointing at that, so we can now go to the next race. We can go to the garage to try and upgrade the car. Things like engines, steering, downforce, a whole flurry of things. Even your transmission you can change as well. Collection shows what you've unlocked so far on different race modes. Let's see here. Okay. Right, so you've got speed, handling, acceleration, road G, dirt G, water G. I don't know what that is. This isn't the best of shops. I can't quite see what I'm doing here. Is this actually upgrading? It's not telling me how much money I've got left. Weapons, see? Can't unlock those at the moment. You've got a horn. 1 of 1. So presumably those bars can go all the way up to the top there if you get enough money. the test track you can do also. Okay. Next race then. Let's see if this is any more difficult than the first race. Looks a fairly gentle one again. It's a sort of an oval, but some of the bends are a little bit tighter, so I might have to slow down. Off we go. And as per usual, everyone's off to a quicker start than me. I do like that speedo in the right there. Don't know what A4 means. What does that mean? Automatic 4 gears, I guess. Right, let's get round that thing. Good. Nice rumble strips. Yeah, I really like the colour. Oh dear, I really like the colour palette of this one. Though, as I say, there does seem to be like an invisible box around all these cars, so I have to give them a bit of a wider distance if you're passing. Can't just do it with millimetres to spare. Oh, I did there though. Just wait for me to say something to prove me wrong. Cool, a bit of steering there. So the car is moving about a bit on these tight corners. I need to slow down a bit more than I am doing. But it seems like we've got superior frontline speed. A nice gentle learning curve to this, which I always like with racing games. Looks like you need maybe half an hour or an hour to get into it to unlock the more difficult tracks. It's only then where it starts getting a bit more exciting. I presume this had link cable support to race more than one friend. But I don't know though for sure. I've been struggling to find the instructions of this game. So we're just playing it as is. It's a bit tight. Yeah, there's tighter corners on this one, but there are tighter ones to come. If you go onto the grass, you will slow down. Final lap. Looks like there's a wheel in the distance there. Good. It's not the London Eye though. It looks like it's made out of wood. I'm not sure you can go on that. Perhaps someone's playing the game Theme Park close by. So first out of 5, I think we got this race pretty much won. The first lap was in 43.6, second one 37.01. Let's see if I can beat that time. Very arcadey, but by hugging the racing lines you can improve your times. So a little bit of simulation to it as well, I guess. Simulation if you use miniaturise and riding a penny racer. Was that last lap quicker? I wasn't paying attention, but anyway, go! 157.77 from good old Racer 4. Good old Racer 4. Beam, beam, beam. Yeah, 37.16. So I was slightly slower, but only by about a tenth of a second. We've unlocked whatever that thing is. I don't know how many different penny racer cars were released. Probably hundreds. Someone's probably got a collection of them somewhere because people collect all sorts of stuff. Right, I don't know what that exclamation mark means, but the next race has been unlocked anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Dig this music. It is cool. We're not going to do a whole... I'm not going to complete the whole game, which you probably guessed anyway. We'll probably do the first championship or a few races at least. Don't want this to last for hours and hours. You might do, or you might not do, or you might have already gone. If you've already gone, comment below. That's going to tax you. I still can't work out this shop. Change the weapons. We can't afford any weapons. It won't let us get any weapons. Obviously you have to get to intermediate or the more advanced modes. Oil, racer name, test course. Don't know what the point of that is. Brakes. Yeah, I don't know. Right, can I upgrade that? Yes, 1 of 1 it's still saying. I don't think that's an upgrade at all. Let's muck about with it a bit. By hitting the left or right shoulder buttons I can rotate the car there. I'm not sure that's making a big difference. Speed going up? I don't think it is it? There's probably something fundamentally wrong I'm doing here. But anyway, let's go to the next race. That's where the excitement is. Let's race. So I reviewed a few race Game Boy Advance games recently. It's good to see how they compare. Oh, a few tight corners on this one, look. Yeah, it looks like it goes round in a square. Are we at the airport? Could be. There's lots of blue lights flashing, are they? They are flashing. Turn on the lights. Go. Right, 5 of 5. We need to come in the top 3. Ideally, we need to win. There's going to be a very tight corner soon, so I'll use the people in front of me to try and get a rough guide when that will be. Okay, let's take one away. Coming up to another camper van. We go over the grass a little bit, it looks... Well, this is a tight one. Slow down, car. Damn, I'm on the grass. Oh dear, I'm into some tyres. That's not how you do it. Nice choice of font here. It looks a little bit like the Grand Theft Auto font, doesn't it? Slightly. I don't think these graphics will be acceptable in Grand Theft Auto. As I say, we're always with these Game Boy Advance reviews. If you're looking at it at a big TV screen, if you've got one of these mammoth televisions, please stand back. Otherwise, you're just going to see a tangled mess. Stand back as far as you can, and then you'll probably see what's going on. This was only ever intended for a very small Game Boy Advance screen. Hooray! But it's 32-bit technology, believe it or not, and it was on a handheld. Many people said the Game Boy Advance was like having a miniature Super Nintendo in your pocket, and they're probably right. Okay. Right, where are we? 4 for 5. I'm not doing very well here after that crash. I'm already on lap. This is the last lap. I've been jibber-jabbering. Well, third place will qualify us, but we won't get us much money, which is immaterial because I can't work out how to spend it anyway. Goal! G-O-A-L. That spells goal. Yeah, I lost. Wolfboy beat me by 13 seconds there. Well, well, well. I did get gradually quicker though. First lap let me down. That was horrendously slow. 27. You can save your best times. Look, I've got 540 of coinage. How the hell do you spend it? People are probably screaming at me now that own this game. Nick, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this. Why aren't you buying anything? Well, I'm making it difficult for myself. But these reviews, they're not always me doing perfect gameplay. Well, quite often they're not me doing perfect gameplay. It's all about having a bit of a laugh, playing it with friends, seeing what the graphics are like, what the music's like, how it's played, and generally reminiscing or seeing a new game for the first time and sharing it and telling us what you think, comparing it to other games, and so forth. But if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know this stuff already. So very glad that you're watching. Thank you. Please continue to do so. And yeah, I always encourage people to comment because it's supposed to be nice and friendly here. That is the aim. Right, let's push on with the game. Let's see if I can buy something. What is Walter G? I don't know what the hell that is. Right, speed, handling, acceleration. It's not going up at all, is it? Where's now? It should show. I had 540 credits, didn't I, or something like that. It should show where my money is. Maybe there's a shop I'm missing. I'm in the wrong bit. Maybe this is the tune-up bit. Low speed, poor acceleration. Oh dear. Well, it feels like that in my racing. Bom ba bom. Normal BRK. I want a better engine. No, it's not going up at all. Yeah, I can spin the car around for some unknown reason. I think you can redo these races, so maybe the idea is you can't actually buy stuff till you're far in it and then you go back on these and win. But anyway, so I'm up against it here with quite a slow car. But as long as I don't drive off, I should be able to... I'm still confident I could win this. There's the wheel again, but from a different angle. Track's a little bit more interesting. Oh, there's a very tight corner. Is that... No, right up the other side of the track. The course seems a little bit narrower, so overtaking might be slightly trickier. Oh, that camper van's every... Oh, this is tight. Yeah, onto the grass. Whoops, get back onto the tarmac, you fool. Yeah, 5th place again. Is that going to cost me? I need to ease off the accelerator a bit more. On the other tracks, I was just powering round. I need to judge it a bit, i.e. drive. Show some skill. The first track, the oval, you can just pelt it round. Well, that's very tight. Okay, how much do we have to brake round here? A lot. Oh, God. Right, I think once I get used to this track, I think it'll be fairly easy to win this, because you can see by that jagged dot, I'm catching up the person in front of me quite quickly. This is fairly long straight, so this is where the overtaking is going to happen, along here. As you're on lap 2 of 3. Don't cut me up, green camper van. Penny Racer of Doom. Right, over there. Oh, look, he's weaving like a fool. Right, we're not off that. Good, get out of the way. Right, so up into 3rd place. So this will qualify us for the next round. If indeed there is a next round. Look, we can see 2nd and 1st place. This is looking pretty good, folks. Okay, just I'm very slow round there, but better safe than sorry, because I have got the advantage here. Come on, one more lap after this. I should be able to do these fools. Is the music the same each track? It feels the same. Final lap, right. If anything's going to happen, it's going to happen here. I'm going to qualify anyway, because I can't see 4th place getting past me. In there, good. These are slightly right. There's 1st place there. Good. Right, that's the best lap I've taken that. I was on the racing line. Come on. Check out the lap. We've still got half a lap to go. Try and get this guy under braking. Oops, I've broken too early. That's ridiculous. That was rubbish. Oh, that's going to cost me, that is. Oh. Right, we're on the finishing straight here. I think I'm going to come 2nd. Because of that duff corner I did. Yep, 2nd place. There we go. Go! G-O-A-L. For those that can't read or are crap at spelling. Well, 2nd place, that isn't too bad. That qualifies us, doesn't it, really? Sakara's the quickest. Well, you know, I think we've seen enough of that game. Penny Racers, quite a good one, actually. So, Penny Racers on the Game Boy Advance, published by Xicat, I think, in 2002, developed by Takara. Thanks for watching that one, as always. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you've got anything to say, be my guest. And until next time, a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.